Welcome everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope you're all doing fine. All right, as we all know that this is the period and the season of Jamb where every student are preparing for their exams. And it is of great pain that many students do not know the areas or topics that they need to prepare on for their examination based on the courses that they are going for in their various university. And over the years, 10 to 15 years now, there are some specific topics that JAM has been repeating consecutively, year after year. And I am here to expose those topics to you based on the subjects that we're going to look at today. And if you watch the board here, we can see that we have chemistry. Chemistry is a very, very important and vital subject that every science student needs for them to venture into the university. And I'm here to give you 11 topics. These 11 topics comes out every year in JAM. They are repeated consecutively. In fact, just last year, yes, all these topics from topic 1 to topic 10 were listed. Let's go into the topics one after the other. Number 1, we have nature of matter, separation of mixtures. Nature of matter, separation of mixtures. Now, nature of matter is another very, very important topic that comes out every year. It comes out every year in JAM, and students do not know that this topic comes out. Or most of the questions are asked, they do not even know that this topic is coming out from nature of matter, separation of mixtures. Under this separation of mixtures, we have chromatography, we have precipitation, we have sublimation, and the rest of them. That's what you see under the separation of mixtures and nature of matter. The second one, we have particulate nature of matter, chemical formula equation, laws of chemical reaction. Particulate nature of matter, the nature of matter. Chemical formula equations, how to balance chemical equation. Many students don't know how to balance chemical equation, and JAM test your knowledge on that. They can give you different types of equations, redox equation, or the normal equation that you know. JAM asks questions on that. And then laws of chemical reaction. There are laws of chemical reactions that you need to know as a chemistry student preparing to write an exam. The third one that we have is atomic structure. Atomic structure, electronic configuration, periodicity of elements. The atomic structure is one aspect. It comes out every year, where we have different scientists that discover the atom. Then we look at electronic configuration, how to know your KLMN and your SPDF, how to share atoms in their shells. JAM also asks questions on that. And then the periodicity of an element. Now, each of the elements that you have in your periodic table, there are formulas and there are ways for you to place them. Before an element is in group 1, there's a reason why it's in group 1. Before an element is in group 2, there's a reason why the element is in group 2. Just like that, up till the last group, which is group 8, or the group O elements. So there's a reason for that. And JAM wants students, JAM try to test the knowledge of students on this topic, periodicity of elements. We also have chemical bondings and shapes of molecules. This is another very, very important topic that comes out in JAM every year. Last year in chemistry, questions came out very, very, very well on chemical bonding, covalent bond, and the rest of them. There are so many types of bonds. JAM always tests your knowledge on chemical bonding and the shape of a molecule. If students really, really know how these shapes are formed in chemistry, JAM tests your knowledge on that. Then we have the next one, the fifth topic that comes out every year in chemistry in JAM is the kinetic theory of matter. The kinetic theory of matter, and under the kinetic theory of matter, we have the gas laws, where we have the Boyle's law, we have the Charles law, we have the pressure law, different laws that are under the gas laws. And JAM always asks the kinetic theory. There are laws, there are theories that guide the formation or the theory of matter. JAM always asks questions on that. And questions on this aspect comes out every year. It's so unfortunate that many students do not even prepare. They just read. You don't have to read the entire textbook in chemistry. You don't have to read the entire textbook. If you can cover these topics in your Jamb, you will do very, very well in your examination. We also have the next one, water solution and solubility. This is a very, very important topic that comes out in Jamb every year. They give you the solubility curve, and students cannot interpret it. They don't know what solubility is. Not talk of how the curve is being drawn and how to answer questions on the curve. And many tutorial masters, many school teachers do not base on this topic. They neglect them. And students also don't, because they have no idea, they are lost. And they get into the exam and they are shocked. So this is a very, very vital topic that you need to prepare to see in your chemistry 2026. We also have another very, very important topic that comes out every year, acid, bases, and salts. Acid, bases, salts, and hydrolysis of salts. This is a very, very important topic that comes out in Jamb chemistry every year. What are acids? What are bases? What are salts? What are hydrolysis of salts? What are they? Many students don't know what an acid. They cannot even identify a compound that is an acidic compound. They don't know because they have not read the topic on acid, bases, and salts. We also have another very, very important topic that comes out every year, the rates of chemical reaction. The rate of chemical reaction is a very, very important topic that comes out every year in Jamb. And students do not know because they didn't prepare. They go to the exam hall, and because they have no idea what the rate of chemical reaction is, they go there and they flunked themselves in the hall. But if you go through these topics, up to rate of chemical reaction, when questions are being asked again this year, you will be able to do very, very well. Then we have metals and their compound. This is a very, very important topic. In fact, 2023, 4 questions were asked in 2023 in chemistry for metals and their compounds. 2024, 5 questions were asked in 2024, metals and their compounds. 2025, the last 5 questions were asked on metals and their compound. Metal is a very, very versatile topic. Even from the periodic table, there are elements or there are groups that are metallic, that are metals. And Jamb expects students to dig in to these various elements that are metals and then study them intensively and how they are also used to form compounds. Jamb also asks questions on this. And I hope that as you are watching this now, this coming year for your Jamb, you are going to read these topics so that when they are repeated, you will know how to answer questions on them. We also see chemical equilibrium or the equilibrium constant. Chemical equilibrium constant. How to know when a system is in equilibrium, a chemical system is in equilibrium, or when it is not in equilibrium. And also how to get equilibrium constant from, they'll give you a compound and they will tell you to prepare an equilibrium equation that suits the chemical equation. So that's what will be needed there. Then we also have stoichiometry, quantitative and qualitative analysis. This is another vital topic. Jamb asks questions how to calculate mole, the mole concept, how to find the number of moles, and also how to calculate the amount of moles. Number of moles, number of particles, number of ions. Many students have no idea on that. So this stoichiometry, quantitative and qualitative analysis is a very, very, very important topic. In fact, even in waec, they also ask questions on this aspect in waec. And many students who are preparing for Jamb, they don't study it. They think, oh, it's only those who are preparing for waec. No, it also comes out in your Jamb. And this 2026, it will be repeated as well. Now, all of these topics that have been listed from topic 1 to topic 11, they are all inorganic chemistry. They are under inorganic chemistry. Chemistry is in 2 branches. We have the organic and the inorganic. From topic 1 to topic 11, they are all under inorganic chemistry. And students who are preparing for Jamb should adequately prepare, read these topics intensively to enable them do very well. So now I have listed all the inorganic topics in chemistry that you need to prepare on. Now the last one here that I use this asterisk to indicate is what we call organic chemistry. Organic chemistry is another different branch of chemistry that comes out every year. Many students only prepare on the inorganic part and forget the organic part. And they go into the exam hall and they see questions on organic chemistry and they are confused. Where is this coming from? I remember just last year, 25 questions came out from organic chemistry out of the 40. And students who only prepared for the inorganic, not that they even prepared themselves for all the topics in the inorganic. They only picked about 2-3 topics that they prepared for. They forgot about the organic chemistry that deals with organic structures, where we have methane, where we have ethene, where we have compounds. When you have the word organic chemistry, where it is the use of carbon to form compounds, to form chains of compounds. Jamb also prepare questions on this very, very important part. You can prepare for your Jamb, and then you get to the, since last year they prepared the other 25 questions last year in organic. This year it will be repeated. They will not give you nothing less than 20 questions on this organic because they know that many students do not prepare for it. Many teachers, many tutors do not prepare students for it. So please, as you prepare for your exams, with these topics I've exposed to you, also prepare for yourself for the organic chemistry. It is very, very, very important. Do well. I hope you like this. Do well to hit the subscribe button, like and share to your friends so that they will not be misled, so that they will know how to prepare for their exams. See you in my next video.